Hi, we're Stephen and Jess and little baby Hunter, and over the summer we worked hard to build little Cooper the van into our new tiny house on wheels, only to find out that we needed to wait 3 weeks for the correct licenses to come in. So, with New Zealand opening a travel bubble, we took the opportunity to take Hunter on her very first international trip.
Hey guys, and welcome back to New Zealand.
The last time you saw us, we were saying goodbye to that beautiful spot in Akaroa.
And now we're in a hot tub in the middle of nowhere with probably the most epic views we have ever seen.
But let's just cut back to a couple of hours ago when we first checked into this place.
We have just arrived at the most beautiful farm stay I think we have ever seen.
So, welcome to our first of 2 farm stays that we're going to be doing here in New Zealand, and we've just arrived at Tawanui Farm. And what is so cool about this place is, one, it's an active farm. They have sheep, they have deer, they have cows on here, and we are literally in the middle of nowhere. Absolute privacy, just absolute bliss. I think all we can hear are the animals.
So we're staying at one of these super unique Lotus Bell tents, and this place is run by a local family. They've been running it for I think 3 years now, and they said we are their first official Aussie guests since the travel bubble opened. All right, I haven't even had a peek inside yet. Oh my gosh, this is so cool, Steve!
Wow!
This is the fanciest tent we have ever stayed in. Oh wow, you can fit 4 people in here. Another thing, when I booked online, it said you could fit 8 people, and I realised that they don't just give you 1 bell tent, they give you 2. So if you're coming with a big family or friends, how awesome is that?
AKA me and Hunter having a slumber party in the other one. Is that a good idea?
All right, this place is Jess approved. There's robes.
Where's Hunter's robe?
Yeah, you're gonna steal Dad's, aren't you?
I think if you were a couple or family coming out here, it will be so much fun because look, you can fit the whole crew in here. There's a double bed, 2 single beds, and then
an epic cubby house.
it is an epic cubby house. And then the other one's like pretty far away, so you would have like your privacy. But it's just us for tonight. Speaking of privacy, it's an outhouse here in the middle of the woods.
2 hours later.
The Sonic that I think is just as cool as these bell tents is the way they have set up the living room and kitchen. How rustic does this place look? It makes you really feel like you're on a farm, like it's just made out of wood. The little kitchen is so cute. I cannot wait to get cooking in there.
So alongside this massive dining table, they have an outdoor picnic area, plus a lounge room, board games, and Jess, did you see what they have as well? I know we're only here for the night, but they have some was jigs.
This is my favourite puzzles. Look, Hunter, it's a was jig.
Can you do it in the one night?
Maybe. Okay, I think it's time to use this kitchen.
Song's been heard. I've got your coffee and your breakfast made. I miss you so, I sure hope you can stay. Hey, hey.
And this looks good. Oh, I think someone's enjoying her picnic.
She's enjoying putting all her food all over me. Oh. Hey, it's not funny. More banana? Okay, there you go.
Big day of driving. That is so good. Peanut butter also. Is anybody else's picnics with the baby as chaotic? Alrighty, the tent's pretty cool. The kitchen area, pretty cool. The dunny's pretty cool, but the bit that we've saved for the last is the reason that you booked this place. They have an outdoor hot tub. So you're probably wondering how we're heating up this hot tub in the middle of nowhere that has pretty much no plumbing at all. So there's a gas tank here and a bit of a makeshift oven, I would say. You can do firewood, but to speed things up, they've hooked up gas to get this hot tub nice and toasty for us. I attempted to use the heater myself the next day to not much avail, but we will come back to that. Alrighty, the sun is about to set. The hot tub is the perfect temperature. I know how we're spending the rest of our afternoon.
Hi, Dad. I'm in the spa, Dad.
I feel the wind again.
I realise this is Hunter's first ever hot tub.
What do you think about
What a first place to enjoy a little jacuzzi, huh? Oh, splash, splash, splash. You just want to swim between us, don't you?
What a way to end this night. This is just so unbelievably epic.
I booked one night and I was like, oh, I wish we'd booked two now. This is like even better than what I was expecting.
I know, just spending like the weekend here and just enjoying it, going for hikes, because I can see mountains in the background. And coming from Australia, especially on the west coast, we just don't really have mountains.
No, so this is like, I think as well, we haven't left the country for so long that we're like, wow, a different landscape. This looks so amazing.
So far away. So far.
Do you have a good boy?
Swim. Alright, I let little Hunter borrow my robe. I don't think this place is getting their spa thermometer back, by the way. I think she's very attached.
All about teddy bears.
Tangerine skyline.
A is for airman bear. B is for bus driver bear. C is for cowboy bear. Yeah! And D is for diver bear. So here at the actual farm, there pretty much is no power. Most of the place is operated by battery fairy lights. We have a little bit of solar to operate these lights. We have to switch on our hot water, which means the tent, I don't even think we have lights now. I think it's just fairy lights. There's no power, which means there's no heating. So what they've done is they've actually left us some little hot water pockets for us to tuck into bed and warm us up. This reminds me of my grandma because I have not used one since then.
This one's passed out. Oh, this is going to be perfect. She is just boobed.
It was summer. We were skipping rocks down by the river. My heart red heart was so on fire. When I heard you laugh.
Good morning, guys. It's the next day and I don't think I can help myself. I think I found the best spot to have my morning coffee.
Right, so I'm going to do this one as the Stephen special with some fruit and nut Whittakers.
That looks good.
Your favourite Chucky.
Your mum's little helper.
I'm getting myself in all sorts of mischief. Did you want some more breakfast? Or are you kind of busy at the moment?
Honestly, guys, we have woken up to the most beautiful morning. The sun is just, The sun is just coming up over the ridge over there, and it was so quiet last night. Like, so unbelievably quiet. You couldn't hear anything out here in the middle of nowhere, but just looking at the scenery with all the mountains, it's so beautiful, and Jess has to be the best wife.
You're missing one thing. There you go.
Thanks, Bubs. Cheers, everybody. Hey everybody, we just wanted to say a very quick thank you to LG for partnering up with us on this video for their brand new LG Gram laptop, the world's lightest laptop. So, as you guys know, we are, fingers crossed, hopefully about to move into Cooper the van and travel full-time all around Australia. And even right now, we're traveling internationally here in New Zealand, which means we really want to minimize our weight as much as possible, especially because all my tech generally goes on our backpack. And honestly, next time you're at a JB Hi-Fi or a Best Buy, go and pick one of these up. It seriously feels so unbelievably light. So I think while Hunter has her morning nap, welcome to my office, everybody. I think I'm gonna do some quick editing with this beautiful view. I don't think I'm gonna get much work done. So if you guys are thinking of picking up a brand new laptop, I'd suggest you go and check out the brand new LG Gram. I'll leave all the details in the description below. Let's head back to the video.
All right, we are back on the road and we've officially said goodbye to the coast, and we are going to hit up some mountains because if you didn't know, if you've not seen Lord of the Rings, New Zealand has some of the most epic mountains we've ever seen.
Barcelona, you're heavy on my heart. Sunburned shoulders, painted in the bars. Daylight goodbyes, cheek to cheek.
Alrighty, we've just arrived at Lake Tekapo, and the reason this lake I think is so famous is, first of all, it has epic views of the mountains, but not only that, they have a really cool church located right on the lake. It is so beautiful, and we've been here a couple of years ago, and I was thinking, Steve, you should pop in some footage. I can't even remember, I think we were like skipping rocks or something. Yeah. And it's so cool now being back here. And another reason people come here as well is that during lupin season, I think that's like November, December, this place is covered in wild purple flowers. So amazing. Still something we haven't seen and is definitely on our bucket list.
And for those people that are joining us here in November for our Fly in the Nest expeditions to New Zealand, we're going to be coming down here with you guys, and I think when we're going to be with you guys in November, it's going to be a whole different experience with all these colourful wildflowers.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we get lucky.
Alright. I haven't skipped rocks in so long.
Maybe since we were here last.
What makes a good skipping rock?
A flat one.
Alright, Hunter.
A round flat one.
See how Dad goes? Oh, one I've got.
Alright, Hunter, this is how it's done. Are you ready?
That is a big rock.
I don't know, it's flat. Ready?
That's an interesting way. Playing Beyblades or something? Hunter, be impressed.
See you somewhere on the timeline. She said,
Oh, bicycle! Was that a good one? Yay!
Southern skies, rolling nights, waking up wherever, in the arms of a perfect pile lover. You will follow for forever, she said.
Let's check this little place out, huh? Oh, it's like a little stable. Oh, they've left us eggs. How cool is this? Oh, it's so cozy in here. It's already so warm. Look, Steve, there's eggs. There's food for the sheep.
Oh.
No wonder they came over. They knew. Hunter, do you want to feed some sheep?
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
So we're staying the night in this like little tiny home located, of course, right on a farm, seeing as that's like the theme of this week. But should we go feed? Look, this one says sheep. There's also one that says alpaca and chickens. So we need to go look for some more animals.
Oh, I just saw why you said it was a stable.
Yes,
And your body was covering it. Oh, because it's like half of it.
It's like staying in a little stable. Those sheep are saying Hunter. Oh my goodness, I see the chickens. Hi, buddy. Do you want some food? Look, Hunter. It's an alpaca. Guys. Yeah. How are you doing? It's an alpaca.
Can I give you a little pet?
Oh,
Soft.
Hi, buddy. Good cute.
Oh,
it's an alpaca. Are they funny? Oh, say hi, chickens.
It is so eerie out here. It is 1, freezing, and 2, there is just this cloudy mist all around. I can't even see the road we drove in on, and the mountains you would think aren't even here. There is no visibility.
What is with New Zealand and really cool bathtubs?
I know. What a way to start the morning.
Okay, this is only a quick stopover before we hit the road on our way to Mount Cook.
Alrighty, see you guys.
I wanna love you, baby, for giving your heart to me. I wanna love you, baby, for showing me the way to be.
So today when we left, it was so foggy. Like it was so thick that we couldn't even see the car in front of us. And today's meant to be mountain day, and we thought we weren't going to be able to see any of the mountains. But then we were driving and it was like a wall of fog. And then we went through that wall and then Mount Cook opened up to us and I was like, oh my goodness.
We lucked out.
So lucky. It is so beautiful. So we've arrived at Mount Cook nice and early, just dropped off our bags at the hotel, and we have hit the hiking trails. This is our first ever hike we are doing with little Hunter. We've chosen the Hooker Valley Trail because it's probably the best one around. It's a 3-hour return trip, and at the end you get some pretty epic views.
But can we all just appreciate this little marshmallow right here?
I didn't want her to get cold.
Those places round town that you and I found always remind me of you.
What makes this track so epic is that they have a bunch of these like suspension bridges that go over the running water, which I'm guessing is coming off the glacier.
Do you remember last time you were here? You were so scared, and now look at you. You're like walking with a baby.
I gotta act brave for Hunter.
Where I used to wait,
Don't drop the bunny.
watch as you stepped out the door.
All the other spots we've been to, amazing in their own right, but there's something about New Zealand and seeing the mountain range. Maybe because New Zealand is Middle Earth and you kind of see this on the big screen and now you're seeing it in person. But wow, I think because we just don't have mountains, whenever I see it, it just looks so incredible.
Around those old spots in town.
We're only 2 minutes away.
'Cause I get the blues when I do.
Pretty cool waking up to a glacier, isn't it?
All right, Hunter, You were such a trooper, and I know you're probably not going to remember this. One, because you're a little baby, and two, you kind of napped the entire trip. But how cool is it, dear future hunter, when you're watching this, you're going to be able to look back on this and be like, I was 11 months old, and I hiked to a pretty cool mountain, huh? Yeah. Okay, and the snacks are pretty good too, aren't they? Yeah.
Did she have some?
She's about to put it in. What do we think? Are you gonna put all your nanny finger all over me, huh?
When you realise you probably didn't need to go for a hike, you could just come up to your hotel room. How epic is this view? I just booked the hotel that was inside Mount Cook National Park. We've just walked in and I was like, this view is crazy.
This view is epic.
This is just their like standard room. And so every room must have an epic view. So we're going to be staying here tonight. Oh my goodness. Hunter, oh, there's a telescope. How did you find your first hike, baby? I was saying to Stephen, we are all in need of hot showers and hot chocolate.
Yes, but I think we are pooped. We are done for the day. Hope you guys enjoyed this epic vlog. Next time you guys will see us, I think it's going to be your first Mother's Day.
It is. It's going to be Mother's Day.
So if you guys are new around here and you're enjoying the New Zealand vlog so far, make sure you hit subscribe and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.